Trapped by fear, the story of Lisa signing battle. Listen and learn from this story. Lisa sat on the edge of the bed, staring at the bruises on her arm. The deep purple marks were starting to fade, but the pain inside her had not. She knew she should leave. Every rational thought told her to run and never look back, but she stayed again. She was not weak, at least not in the way people thought. She had always been the strong one, the one who gave advice to friends, the one who stood up for others. But when it comes to herself, she was trapped, not by shame, but by fear. Fear of what people will say, fear of being judged, fear of starting over again. So this is how it started. Lisa met Daniel when she was 20. Daniel was charming, successful, and had a way of making her feel like the most special woman in the world. He showered her with gifts, whispered promises of forever, and made her believe that love was supposed to be passionate and intense. After some months in the relationship or marriage, the first time Daniel hit her, she told herself it was a mistake. He had been drinking, he was stressed, he was sorry. Lisa started making excuses for the beating that Daniel did on her. The apology was tearful, desperate, and filled with promises. She believed him because she wanted to. Then it happened again and again and again. These are lies, Lisa told herself. Lisa started making excuses, not just to others, but to herself. He's just going through a tough time. He does not mean it. He loves me. He just does not know how to show it. But deep down, she knew better. She knew love was not supposed to leave bruises. It was not supposed to make her flinch out loud noises or apologize for things she had not done. Her friend noticed. Some tried to talk to her, but she brushed them away. You don't understand. It's not always like this. If I leave, what will people say? I can't be in another failed relationship. My parents will be ashamed. In our community, leaving a man was not just a personal decision. It was a public scandal. Women were expected to endure, to be patient, to fix broken things. She had seen how others were shamed for walking away. She could not bear to be one of them. One night, after a particular violent argument, Lisa found herself curled up on the bathroom floor. Her lips were bleeding. As she stared at the reflection in the mirror, she saw someone she did not recognize. The girl with bright eyes and dreams was gone. In her place was a woman who had forgotten her worth. That night, she made a choice, not to leave, but to prepare. She started saving money secretly, reaching out to a friend she had pushed away. It took months, but she planned every detail. And then, one evening, when Daniel left for a business trip, she packed her bag and walked out. Not just from the house, but from the life that had kept her prisoner for years. After some months, in her community, people started judging her. The whisper came, saying she must have done something to make him act that way. Why did she not leave earlier? She was not always lucky to have him. She was lucky to have him. People started saying different things, but Lisa did not care anymore. For the first time in years, she was free. The road ahead was uncertain, but at least it was hers to walk. So the main reason of this story is to tell you that many women stay in an abusive relationship not just because they love their abuser, but because they fear the word judgment more than the pain. But the truth is, living is never easy. It takes courage, support, and the belief that you deserve better. So always remember this. If you are in a similar situation to this, what people say does not matter. Your safety, your happiness, and your future do. So always bring yourself first and walk away from that abusive relationship.